We're here with CJ at Pax Trax MX Resort in Bunnell, Florida. CJ, tell us how you got started with this great facility and involved in the sport of motocross.
Well, first of all, I got to say, you said Bunnell like a local. They call it Bunnell, okay? So congratulations on that. So just like going back to your question, just like most little kids growing up, we were always fascinated with dirt bikes and, riding things fast. And that's kind of what led me to a two-wheel passion. I grew up riding and racing. Had a track in my backyard in North Georgia. Did that for a long time, and once I got a little adult money, I was able to get adult toys and adult dirt bike tracks, I guess you could say. So that leads us to Pax Trax. We purchased it like 4 years ago, and it's been a very awesome adventure ever since. Some up, some down, but super rewarding, super thankful, and super cool just to see the growth of it. We've tried to rejuvenize it, like put some flair into it, make it a rider's track. And I think we're getting close to accomplishing that.
CJ, I had my first ride on the track here yesterday, and I have to say it was fabulous. I'd love to see many people come and visit you. You guys are doing a great job. You're grooming today for a big week ahead.
We are. So we'll start grooming today. This comes into what we call our Winter Shred Fest. Very thankful that a lot of our northern friends, a lot of the Canadians come down, right? They bless us with their presence. They come down and they shred with us for not only 1, 2, 3 days, but some of them are down here for months at a time. But yeah, we go into our Winter Shred Fest, which starts this Thursday, February 20th. And we will be open every day until March 15th, 19th, somewhere in there. So it's like 20-something days. The only caveat to that is obviously February 26th, we have a little race going on called the Moto Money Race. So we will not have open practice that day. But the day before, the 25th, that Tuesday, open organized practice. And the following day, February 27th, right back into our Winter Shred Fest open organized practice. Our normal practice times during our Shred Fest are going to be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I get this question a lot, so hopefully this video gets out to a lot of people and lets them know. Every time we are open, our tracks, all of them, Pee-wee/pit bike track, we have a back track. We don't call it intermediate, it's a back track because it's pretty fun for all skill level. And then our main track are groomed, watered, and prepped to perfection every time we're open. So every one of those days that we're going to be open, we work all night to make sure the tracks are dialed ready to go first thing in the morning.
And you also offer some schools here at the facility and some camping, some overnight stays.
We do, yeah. So our facility is a lot more than just a motocross track. Our vision and our goal when me and my wife took this over was to make a facility that we'd want to go to, right? And we've owned motorcycle shops in the past before. We learned that there was not a lot of parts at local tracks here, so we built a race-side track trailer that went on and to be very successful. It's still running at all the local races in Florida. So we have a full pro shop here, and we carry more than just your local oils and stuff. We have a lot of gear in stock, including the world-famous Callus gear. Some of you guys may be familiar with that. We're also a huge Fly Rep, Fox, Alpine Star. So not just one brand, we keep everything. We keep a lot of helmets in stock, chest protectors, knee braces, goggles. And then this is the front of the pro shop that you can see. There's chains, sprockets, pistons. We even have cylinders in for a lot of bikes because we are a full service center as well. We can fix bottom ends, top ends, suspension, you name it. We can get you dialed in here. And we pride ourselves on not bringing bikes in and letting them sit. So we work on them and we get them out. So as long as the parts are in stock or we get the parts, we had a guy actually from Canada. True story. He bought a bike up there, blew it up here, had the parts overnighted. We had them up and running, bottom end, top end, everything the very next day. So a lot of times same day service. That's not always the case, but if we can get it done, we will. Tire changes, from big motor jobs to tire changes, it doesn't matter. We are a training facility, not a training facility, but we do some motocross schools and we do some one-on-ones. We have USMCA coaches that coach here. Been doing that a lot. So Wednesday nights are little bikes. When the Shred Fest comes, we may still do that. You'll have to check our social media to see if we'll be doing it, depending on how the weather is. But typically from Wednesday night from 5 to 8, we do our little bikes, which is 50, 65, 85 intermediate beginner riders. And then currently in the wintertime, we don't do our big bike training. As soon as April starts, we will jump back in and we will do a Tuesday big bike class. That's 85 and barefoot up. And then our Wednesdays are our little bike classes always.
Yes. Well, I gotta say, as my first ride here yesterday at Pax Trax was amazing. I recommend it to anybody that's thinking about making the trip. Just do it. It's fabulous. Great for all skill levels. I hope to see you guys all out here. And thanks CJ for the interview today.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys gave me a lot of love last year for the Moto Money race, and I was so thankful. Billy reached out, told me you guys were coming again this year, which was so super cool. So yeah, Canadian Magazine gave me more love for a 100% payback race than anybody in America. So there you go. Do with that with what you will.